So when I'm listening to a song for the first time, chances are it's either right here in my car driving from point A to point B or sitting at my desk in the studio. Rarely do I ever get a chance to actually sit at my drums and really learn a song that way. Hopefully I have a rehearsal where I can play the song with a band. If it's a session, then I will go through some takes and I'll be learning physically that way. But most of my learning happens away from the drums. So it's really important that I have a structure and a checklist to move myself through the details that I'm going to need to faithfully execute the song, and how am I going to organize that for myself so that I don't have to second guess anything. I know all of the variables, I know all of the things that are sure, and how to play those things and in what moments those things become important so that I can make the song feel really great and do my job. Step 1. Put the song on, listen to the general vibe. What's the groove? What's the general tempo? Is it material that I'm familiar with and anything new? And what are the general rules of the song? What is the environment that I'm going to exist in for this song? Step 2. What are some of the details? What is the exact groove? How long is the phrase? Is it a 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar, 8 bar, 12 bar, 16 bar phrase? What does that mean? How square are the phrases? Are the phrases in the song, is the chord progression an even number of measures, or is there some oddness about it? Do the drums follow the bass? Are those rhythms intertwined the whole time, or some of the time, or not at all? What are the parts of the song? Is it standard modern music where it's intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, interlude, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, middle eight or bridge, down chorus, double chorus, outro? Most songs are like that. Within each of those sections, what is the content? Those even or odd phrases, how do they move through each of those sections? Setting up the rule of the song, and then does any moment break it? Is there bars at 2/4 at the end of phrases? Is there fills that are specific to the song that are pretty much a hook in the song? Does the groove have a variation that is important that you need to know where that is? Is there a little open hi-hat moment in something that delineates a part of the phrase? All of these are the specifics. The third thing is the actual writing of the chart itself, going from point A to point B, creating your roadmap and laying out the form on the left side, the content next to that, how long it is next to that, and any exceptions to the rule or any pieces that are important that stick out that aren't the same as just the groove as it moves through the song. Step 4, is there any big picture, big ticket items that we're forgetting? Are there any lyrical cues, rhythms that the band is playing together, or anything that you as the drummer need to facilitate or set up to any other member of the band? You're driving the bus from behind the drums. You are helping lead the song. So even if it's not something that you are specifically playing, it's important that you take note of that to know what is happening around you to facilitate the job being done of the song. And that's pretty much it. Every single song has different needs, and we'll talk about what those needs are and what that means in terms of what kind of chart that you need to provide to yourself. But if you follow these basic checklist items and then you apply them to a type of chart, you'll never need to learn a song ever again. You may need to rehearse it, you may need to refresh it, but you'll never need to learn it again. And my job is to learn a song once and have it forever. If you write a chart and you write it on an iPad or scan it into a PDF and it lives in the cloud, you have that information and that chart for the rest of your life, unless civilization collapses and then you have bigger problems. If you do it right and set up your checklist and move through it in a way that makes sense, that is easy to understand for yourself, and that basically gives you every single piece of information you need to execute the job of that song, you are set.